Hey everyone, this is my self-care routine. A lot of the parts of this were picked out by my beautiful Instagram story viewers. And so let's see how it all came together. 3, 2, 1, let's get to it. So first things first, bath and body, and in that I'd like to take a bath with a bath bomb. These are from Lush. On the right, we've got a floating flower bath bomb, which is very floral scent. And on the left, we have a giant fruity bombshell, which was the winner in the vote in this case. This one is very lemon and orange. Those are the kind of oils we've got in here. And so it's very, zesty and citrusy and uplifting. A lot of benefits to your skin, like radiance, etc. And so I love that it has, those dried orange slices and lemon slices in there. And so I was super excited to try that out. So I'm glad this is the one we went for in this case. Now, the first thing I do before I take a bath is light a candle. Watch me almost burn my house. Okay, good. We got it. And now here's the bath bomb. I'm super excited for what it ended out like. I'll let you guys just take it all in. The sounds, the look, it's glorious, super orange. The slices kind of stayed in one corner while the bath bomb fizzed away in the other direction. But yeah, it was really pretty. I liked the show that it put on. And so this bath bomb was honestly so cool. I loved how sweet it was. I was surprised. I thought it would be more like a sour scent. But it ended up being very sweet. And I did feel my skin super clean and refreshed after this. And I even honestly tried a little bit of an orange slice. It was delicious. And then I chose to do a body scrub because, once my body's clean, I do think it's important to exfoliate because you want to make sure that if you're shaving or waxing, whatever, unless you exfoliate, you're going to get ingrown hairs, etc. And I went for a vitamin C, which really vibed with the whole orangey bath bomb, so I loved that. Next step is body lotion, and so you guys decided between the Sleepy one and the Karma cream, and the difference is Sleepy is more sweet and lavender, it's amazing scent, and the Karma cream is more citrusy and spicy. And both of them have great benefits. They're both hydrating, it's just really depends on the smell. And the winner was in the vote Sleepy body lotion, which I'm pretty glad that that's the one we went for. So I made sure to, have my skin eat that up right away after I got out. Finally, for my body, I've got a cozy outfit planned, and I tried to do a cute little video with this really dusty mirror. But here you have it. I am in a black top with my pink comfy sweats. They're, bell-bottomed, and I've got my cow little slippers on and a cozy robe with a towel turban. So let's get down to face. First step was deep cleanse. You guys were meant to pick between a Garnier Skin Active Soothing Cleansing Milk plus a foaming cleanser from Vichy to do a double cleanse. Do the foam first and then the milk after to be super hydrated versus a deeper, almost, super deep cleanse with the Clarisonic brush and the refreshing gel cleanser, which is good for any skin type. And the winner was between these two. Drum roll, please. The Clarisonic brush and cleanser. Now here we go in the bathroom getting hype. Alright, so the first thing I did was to make sure to wash the brush and get any of that excess water off. Of course, if I was doing in the shower, I wouldn't really need to do that, but Because I'm doing it over the sink, I now apply a little bit of this, a couple of drops, maybe a little bit more than I needed, but it's okay. And you turn it on, and I start with my forehead. Now, the way that you do it is you have to start in the center of your forehead and go away to the sides like this. And you can see the brush vibrates. It doesn't like go in circular motions, but it really gets into the skin, you know. And then I went down my nose, down my upper lip, chin, and a little bit of my neck, and then just repeated that on the sides of my nose again, down to the neck, and a little bit more of my neck. And then you hear that beeping sound. What that means is, now it beeps every about 20 seconds or so to give you a hint to move on to the next part of your face. So you can see I'm going to my cheeks now, and the way that I'm doing it is, you know, away from the cheeks, and you know, the 20 seconds on each side or so. The beeping sound kind of reminds you, you know, that you've got other parts of your face to adore, so don't just stick to one part of your face. And you can actually set up a routine on the Mia Smart app, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, so you can see the way that I do it on my cheeks is away and upward to on my cheeks. If you're doing your nose and your upper lip, chin, you go downwards, cheeks, and my neck, sorry, is downwards. As you can see, making sure to get all of that. Of course, if you're in the bath, you know, you can go down to your chest a little bit. And yeah, here we go again, repeating the whole process. I go on and on for about 3-4 minutes, just because I don't do this every single day, which you can, by the way, but I just don't. Here I got a little bit closer to the camera so you can sort of see what my skin is reacting like. You don't need to push this into your face. It's not what I'm doing. I'm just putting it against my skin in those different areas, and so you can see that my skin does feel like it's getting a lot cleaner. A lot of the dirt is coming off, and so after that I'm just gonna wash my face really quickly and dry it with my towel turban. And here we have it. So you can see, because I got into the pores, it really did clean out every part of my face perfectly. And then we move on to step 2, which is exfoliate. And I've got 2 options of a soft skin St. Ives avocado and honey scrub, or a cup of coffee face and body exfoliating mask from Lush. And the winner was, of course, cup of coffee Lush face and body mask, because, you know, there's more fresh ingredients. I think that's why people picked it. And I already have the mask on in this video. All I did was, you know, apply it evenly across my face. It's actually very dense, and so I did add a couple of drops of water to my face just to make sure that it would spread. And loving the coffee look. Smells like Turkish coffee, honestly. It smells amazing. And now to wipe it away, because I want to make sure I get an exfoliation in, I did, you know, move it around in circular motions as I was wiping it off. So the way that it is, you know, in the middle here, I'm just taking some water, rubbing and scrubbing down my nose, around the pore area, very lightly, gently. Make sure you're gentle. You don't want to push it too much, because it does have a lot of grain. It is a very deep exfoliation. Actually, I thought it would be more moderate, but you can tell that there's a deep exfoliation on this, because there's a lot of different levels of grain in that coffee. And so I'm just wiping it all away slowly. And I must say, I was really impressed with this mask. I do think that even as a mask, it would be great. You don't even really need to scrub like I'm doing here, but because I only wore it for about a couple minutes, as I didn't want, my skin's a bit sensitive, I didn't want it to be too harsh, so I did scrub it off. And you can tell my skin is all clean and clear right now at the moment. A lot of you know, that dead skin layer has come off, and so it's almost radiant. And you know that Lush obviously has some oils in their products to make sure that, you know, you're hydrated, and so it turned out to be an amazing mask. Highly recommend it. Then I moved on to lips. I was just using this MAC Sweet Brown Sugar lip scrub to scrub away, you know, since we're at exfoliation, wanting to make sure my lips were also exfoliated, and used my towel to pat dry myself, you know, after washing my face and all that. And my lips are now, you can see all the dead layer is off on my lips as well. All, you know, I pick up my lips a lot, so here's my EOS lip balm that I also applied to keep my lips hydrated for the rest of this routine. Now we move on to toner. Of course, I didn't have an option because this is my favorite toner. I'm obsessed with this. It's a Mario Badescu Witch Hazel and Rose Water toner. And the way that I like to apply it is I take a couple drops on my hand first and kind of pat it all over my face because I love the smell of this. I love the way that it feels on my skin. It takes away any inflammation, etc. from, you know, coming out of the shower. Oops, looks like we have a special guest, Mario Badescu. Thank you for joining my video. Anyway, back to this. So I do also take it on a cotton pad and wipe away because a toner is something that gets under that top layer of your skin and can actually clean off anything that's hidden underneath. Next, everyone had the option to vote between, you know, my serum and moisturizing combination. One thing was, you know, this moisture balm mask, pomegranate and hyaluronic acid, and then to add a honey moisturizer on top to lock in the acid, versus a tea tree and honey face mask at the end, but to start off with my serum, and this is a watermelon and hyaluronic acid serum, to then do the mask on top. And so the winner was this combination. And I went in with the serum first because, you know, it has a smaller molecular level. And so shout out to Huda Beauty for teaching us that yesterday. And so I put a couple drops on my face. Now the watermelon is good for, you know, glowing skin, and the hyaluronic acid is a super hydrating acid, which, you know, I highly recommend to add that to anyone's skincare routine. Doesn't matter what your skin is like. I really do see the difference using this serum. I feel my skin is more glowy and hydrated. And then I went in with the tea tree and honey face mask. Whoops. Just pulling that out. It has, you know, it's full of juices, and I just apply that onto my face. As you can see, love the feeling of how cold and nice it was. This is from LA Express. I got this as a gift and I honestly love it. It came with 5 pieces in a box of the same mask. Tea tree and honey, you know, the benefits are endless, and they're super moisturizing and good for any skin type, you know, removes acne, anti-aging, etc. As you can see, you know, I needed to open up the eye holes and just make sure that I've got the liquids all over my face, and kept it on for 20 minutes. Cut back and pull it all away. And you can see there's still a lot of moisturizing serums, etc. all over my face. So I just massaged it in, and that's me at the end in my little hijab. Now, because this is self-care, I thought I'd just let you know I did do a couple of other things that day, like eat some delicious cake. And the next clip's a bit awkward. Speaks for itself. Yum, yum, yum. I'm obsessed, honestly, in this quarantine.
Welcome back to my skincare routine that you're asking for.
Thank you for that, Amir. I hope you all enjoyed that video. It was super fun to put it together and have everyone's, you know, input. Love you all. Hope you're having a great weekend.